Good evening, Karina Carvalho with ABC News. Millions of dollars in disaster relief funding for Queensland is in limbo, with the state and federal governments squabbling over paperwork. The Premier wrote to the Commonwealth on Monday seeking the next round of assistance, but the acting Prime Minister says the application form wasn't filled out.
The Scenic Rim is an agricultural hub and among almost 30 council areas in Queensland affected by the disaster. But the corn, carrot, soy and dairy farms here have been devastated.
I cannot underestimate or overstate perhaps how hard this has hit parts of our region and parts of Queensland.
Primary producers across the state thought they would be able to apply for grants of up to $25,000 this week until the federal government said Queensland failed to send in a proper application form.
And that's as good as we're going to get. A letter saying, please send us some money. Well, fill out your application form and you'll get the money.
The Premier said she was assured on the weekend that a letter requesting the release of Category C funding would suffice.
Barnaby Joyce said that he wanted me to write to him to cut the red tape to get the money out the door. I've done that.
He says otherwise.
But for goodness sake, I mean, do we have to send our staff up there to fill out your application form? It's how pathetic it's got. Just, you know the rules, you know what we've got to do.
The acting Prime Minister showed off a 45-page request from New South Wales, which was approved.
They've got all their stuff together.
And then the 2 pages from Queensland.
That's it.
We have experienced a huge natural disaster in our state, and it's about time that Canberra gave Queensland a fair go. That's all I'm asking for, a fair go.
Dairy farmers just want it sorted after several years of doing it tough.
2013 was the worst flood I think we've ever gone through. This isn't as bad, but it's still a major flood and a serious knockback to the people in this valley.
Ross McInnes suffered about $80,000 worth of damage and will need to fix nearly 10 kilometres of fencing. Council estimates some 5,000 properties in the Scenic Rim were flooded to some degree, but producer groups are worried that some landowners may be reluctant to apply for a grant, thinking they can struggle through on their own.
This is a way that they can start rebuilding their lives.
The Premier and the acting PM are still working on it. Josh Babis, ABC News, Scenic Rim.